I think what's happening is, in the world today, we lead a very fast-paced life. And when you lead a very fast-paced life, simply catering to the daily demands, requirements, and daily priorities, it becomes very difficult to even figure out if life needs a balance. We have this disease called the no-time disease. So busy, and add social media to it.
Absolutely.
You already have so much, and then you add social media. There's no time. Right? If you don't have time to spend with your family, where are you going to have time to spend with your own self? And if we don't have time to spend with our own self, where is the question of looking at what needs attention?
Okay.
So I feel step one is slow down. Not in terms of achieving, not in terms of work, but in terms of life. I think there's a need to slow down a little bit, because we are not human doings, we are human beings. Doing is a very important aspect of our life, but being is equally or more important to empower our doing. If we don't enter into the space of being, our doing is a mad rush. We need to feel empowered to deal with that rush. So we're not just human doings, we are human beings. And when we learn to slow down, we enter into the space of being. And in that space of being, in that space of silence, we are able to listen to our own voice. The problem is the noise outside is just drowning us. The noise of immediate emergencies, the noise of taxes to pay, the noise of competition around, the noise of public opinion, the noise of social media. It's just drowning us, and we're just not able to be in sync with our own voice. So when we slow down a little bit and enter into that space of being, in that space of silence, just to be able to spend some time with our own selves, we are able to slowly tune into our own voice, listen to our own voice. So if it's slowing down brings us to the next step, which is introspection. It is in that space of being that we introspect. What is it that needs attention? If I need to balance these wheels, if I need to align these wheels, what is it that needs attention? Often they just go unrecognized. Sometimes people are burning the candle at both ends. Just
More often than not.
More often than not. They don't even know that they themselves need attention. In trying to cater to the needs of the family and cater to work, goodness, we're just neglecting our own selves. Self-care has gone back, gone way back. And how can you pour out of an empty jug? How does one pour out of an empty jug? To be able to pour out, your jug has to be full. If you have to put the oxygen mask on somebody else, you have to have your own mask in place first, So in that introspection, we start to find out what is it that needs attention. Is it me? Is it my family? Is it my work? And balance is a very dynamic principle. Post that, once you're aware of what needs attention, is then those micro steps to act on them, right? Like, I think it's a Japanese proverb, if I'm not wrong. It says, vision without action is a daydream, and action without vision is a nightmare. So I would say slow down a little bit, introspect, listen to your voice, and find out those little actionable steps that could be applied to say, okay, this is the area that needs attention. I'll do that. It may mean a few others be compromised. We don't have a choice. And let's not live in the world of guilt, please.